What if one painful moment is still controlling your life today and you do not even realize it? Just like what happened to two donkeys and their owner in this story. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by dusty roads and open green fields in India, there lived a simple farmer named Rahul, who owned two donkeys named Kalu and Moti. These donkeys were not just animals to him, but were like family. Every single morning, he would wake up before sunrise, load them with grains and vegetables, and walk with them to the market, while talking to them softly, as if they understood every word he said. Kalu was strong and steady, with calm, dark eyes, who never slowed down no matter how heavy the load was or how rough the road became. Moti was just as hard-working, but had a much softer heart. A sudden loud noise or an unfamiliar path would make his whole body freeze and tremble, so Rahul always walked closest to Moti because he knew this gentle donkey needed that extra bit of warmth and safety to keep going. Life was quiet, simple, and good. Until one rainy season, the sky turned completely dark and rain poured down for 7 straight days without stopping, flooding the river near the village and turning every road into thick brown mud. On the way home from the market one dark, stormy evening, the ground gave way without any warning under Moti's feet. He fell hard into a deep, muddy ditch filled with cold, rushing water, screaming and kicking and fighting, but sinking deeper with every move. Rahul did not think even for 1 second. He jumped straight into that ditch, grabbed Moti with both hands, and pulled with every bit of strength he had, again and again, until Moti finally came out, shaking, soaking wet and covered in mud, but alive. Kalu had stood at the edge the whole time, watching quietly. All three of them made it home safely that night, but something invisible had broken inside Moti that had nothing to do with the mud or the cold water. The very next morning, Kalu woke up, walked straight to the road, and started working like that night had never happened at all. Same path, same river, same heavy load, completely calm and forward moving. But Moti stood frozen in the corner of the farm with hollow eyes and a body that would not stop shaking every time he saw wet ground or heard the sound of rushing water anywhere near him. Rahul tried everything he could think of: gentle words, favorite food, a different road far from the river, shorter trips, and longer rest. But weeks passed and Moti kept getting worse, eating less and losing weight, and fading slowly. He was not living on the farm anymore, but was trapped inside that one terrible night, falling into that ditch over and over again inside his own mind every single day. One afternoon, a wise old monk came through the village and Rahul told him everything. After listening quietly, the monk walked to the field and watched Kalu eating grass peacefully in the sun, and watched Moti standing stiff and hollow in the corner. Then the monk said to Rahul that both donkeys had lived through the exact same night and felt the exact same fear. Kalu had felt it fully and then put it down and walked back into today. Moti, however, had carried it home inside him and was still living trapped inside that one dark moment and had never once stepped out of it. The monk told Rahul and Moti did not need words or explanations, but needed new memories, safe, warm, and peaceful memories built one small moment at a time until they became louder inside him than that one terrible night. So Rahul stopped pushing Moti to work and started taking him to quiet, sunny fields every day with no load and no pressure, sitting beside him for hours with patience and love. Slowly, over many weeks, Moti began to eat again, walk again, and trust again, until one calm, bright morning, he walked right past the river with slow, shaky steps, while Rahul stood beside him with tears on his face, knowing that healing had finally begun. That evening, As the sun went down and painted the sky orange and gold, Rahul sat quietly between his two donkeys and understood that this story was never really about donkeys at all. We have all fallen into a ditch at some point, through a betrayal, a failure, or a loss that we cannot stop replaying. The truth is that holding on does not protect us from the pain, but only keeps us living inside it long after the storm is already over. Real healing always starts with one quiet, brave decision to stop living in a moment that has already passed and take just one small step back into today. If this story touched your heart, comment "one step" right now and share it with someone who needs strength today, because this might be exactly what they need to move forward.